feeling up, Red?
You know,
Doing
pretty
okay.
good, but no, man.
Oh, come on.
Sitting so far back.
You're a youngster. Here, why don't you put this behind your back? It might be better. Want to do that?
Do something. I feel like I'm sitting down here, man.
There you go.
Better.
Well, Red Fox, we did this a few years ago when you were doing Sanford, and here we are, take two with Sanford.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
I have to ask you first of all, does Liberace know you're wearing all his jewelry?
No, this is Sammy stuff.
You get it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and he gets it other days.
Yeah, something like that.
Red, you're doing Sanford. Was this an idea that originated with NBC and they came to you, or how?
I really don't know how it came about, you know. I guess, you know, they needed something tried and true, you know, so Sanford's been that. So I'm still here, so I can do Sanford as long as they want it.
Were you eager to do it, or did you say, well, I don't know, I've been that route?
Well, I'm very eager to do it because it's my business, you know. When the money's right, you get very eager.
Oh, now we're getting down to the facts. The money.
It always has been that through life, hasn't it?
I guess so.
Okay,
Sure.
And now I'm interviewing you, I'm sorry.
Why not? Why not? But it is going to be somewhat different, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it'll be without a lot of the other people that were in the show, you know, but we'll have new people, and we'll try to make it as good or better.
And what are the new people? How will they relate to you, the new people?
Almost in the same sense that the rest of them did, you know, just be new faces, you know, but the same type of thing, but only I have a wife, so I'll have to change. Maybe the wife will have a daughter, you know, so instead of a son, I'll have to contend with the things that happens when a man is the father of some daughters or a daughter, you know, which I don't have too much experience either way, not having any kids, you know.
But it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I believe it'll be fun.
Yeah. Are you still working in Vegas?
Yes.
A lot?
6 nights a week. I'm there now. Now I'm off on Monday, that's why I'm here. But I'll be there.
Has your act changed much through the years?
In Las Vegas?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's changed. I've got bluer.
Well, that brings up a point, Red, because you pioneered the kind of humor that you do, didn't you?
I think so. I don't think I pioneered. I just think I was the first to just get on out there and refuse to work unless they let me do what I thought was honest, you know. So people started seeing that I can draw crowds. Even now, at the Landmark, no one for 8 years has been able to turn anyone around the corner to go to the Landmark until I got there. And they've had Broadway shows and everything. People just wouldn't turn the corner for that. But I have a nice crowd every night over there.
How many times in your career, going back to when you started doing that, how many times did you get fired?
Oh, I never got fired. I always
Really?
quit. Even if I was fired, I'd quit.
No, but I know how club managers are. You know, they've all got a different idea about anybody's act. I don't care who it is. You know, if you sing low, they want you to sing high.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
I went to Las Vegas. I was in the Aladdin Hotel before they had built a new one here. It was a little small hotel, and I worked there. So, on opening night, the entertainment director told me not to say a certain word at the beginning of my act. He said, you can't put that in your act in the beginning. So next show, I put it in the middle. So they took me up on the carpet, you know, before the owner, and the entertainment director told the owner, I told him not to say certain words at the beginning in his act, and I told him, I said, well, I put it in the middle. So the owner said, well, how many people were there? So he said, SRO. I said, well, what are you doing up here with me? If he's got standing room only, he'd say what he wants to say, you know. That's the attitude a club owner should have. If I'm packing a joint, it don't make no difference what I'm doing, you know. If I'm making bones, open the doors and let's sell some tickets. So that's the way he thought. So I stayed at the Aladdin for a long time.
A guy like Richard Pryor, do you think you influenced him?
I'm positive I did. He worked in my nightclub on La Cienega for almost a year because other places wouldn't hire him, but he was doing primarily the same thing that I was doing, you know, so he drew crowds from me, you know, and we were friends. We're both Sagittarians, and so we get along swell, you know. We haven't done too many things together because he's been busy, you know, his way, and I've been busy my way. River, stay away from my door.
Red, if you're going out to see a comedian, who would you like to go see?
I like Rip Taylor.
Do you? That surprises me in a way.
Yeah, because it's reckless abandon. I like that, and I like Jackie Gale. I like the guys with names too, but there's some guys that don't make it really big that are really funny too. You know, and they continuously change their material to make it worthwhile going back again. You know, where some of the guys get a little stayed and just stay right there in their materials. You know, it's a film after a couple, 3 times that you've had it. You know, I like. Jackie Gale, I think, is my favorite.
What is it about him?
I don't know, he just says crazy things. He said, like one joke he tells, he says, just once in my life, I like to see 4 black singers managing a gangster. You know, that's the kind of stuff I like to, now you see what I mean? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I love. Okay, thank you. Let this go on.
Is it more fun to be up on a stage playing to people, or doing television and having people come up and say, "Boy, I love you as Sanford"? Which is more gratifying?
I guess from both sides, if they're happy about it, you know, it's gratifying to me to know that they think whatever I'm doing, if I've accomplished something, if I can make them have some few laughs, either way, in either direction, it doesn't matter. But television is one thing, and the nightclub audience is a different thing. I've got in close contact with them. But even when I record Sanford before a live audience, sometimes we would throw some lines in, and then they'd have to redo it or something. We hang loose, you know. I like a nice, loose ship. And we did some things pretty nice.
Fred, as always, it's fun to see you.
Thank you.
Maybe you better get back and let Sammy have his jewelry. He may have a need for it before the day is over.
Yeah, that's true. I don't go to work till the 14th.
Fred.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Water.
That is a funny line. I've never seen Jackie Gale.
You got to see him.
That's a funny line.
He's the funniest guy. I swear, I think he's my favorite. The 4 black singers managing a gangster.
Get you to read this poem.
All right. Anytime ready? I'm Red Foxx, inviting you to see Sanford right here on Channel 5.